Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? My name is Christy. I'm an intuitive. I always have been my whole life. I'm doing a reading today for Sagittarius. I'm using the Unknown Tarot to clarify three oracle decks. It's the Shaman's Dream, I believe, the Enchanted Map, and the Starseed Oracle. So, what I'm doing is there's a past, a present, and a future energy for you, Sagittarius. And this could be sun, moon, rising. You could also have a stellium in Sagittarius. Um, even Venus if you want to know love or abundance. However, it's a Sagittarius reading. So it's the energy that whatever's in Sagittarius for you is what's going on with this energy. Um, right off, I got well, let's see here. Hold on. It's something that you've been visiting before again and again. It's like this cycle has ended. Is what I'm seeing. And it's kind of going through like the fallout or the peeling off of the old. Um, you've completed the cycle, but you're still kind of holding on to what you know because you've been through this. It's like you've been through this time and time and time again, is what I'm getting. And it's like, has this really ended? Like, is this for real? Has this ended? So, yeah, right off, we got the Daughter of Cups with the uh, Father. I'm sorry, the Daughter of Pentacles with the Father of Cups. So this is about practical, learning how to be practical and confident in your emotions. This is about learning how to almost, I want to say, monetize in a way. You're learning how to create a life for yourself here on planet Earth. Um, and this is what this recent past has taught you how to do, that there is a balance between money and emotions, whereas before maybe it was something you couldn't really bring together. This is bringing this together. This is saying, I'm learning now that these emotions, however dark and black they might have seemed, um, and intuition is coming into a place where you're learning how to kind of monetize it, is what or use it for a practical application in your life. With these lost lands, it's kind of an Atlantis scene, or I don't know if you follow like the Tartarian type stuff, but something that's hidden. You haven't really been able to see it um, with your own eyes. It's soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So it's like you keep getting this cycle or something that has come up, and you're like, God, I've been here, and you keep tripping over it. And it's on your way to this normal place where you see the door, you can go through, you can see it clearly, like you're walking toward the door and you can see it. And there's something down here, like with your emotions, that trips you up. And it's like you fall, but every time you fall, you don't know exactly where you are. I mean, it's nebulous. It's very Neptunian. You're not exactly sure where you are. These are soul memories. These are gifts. So it's like, those movies where, you're walking around in the dark and something reaches out and grabs you, and it's scary, but it ends up being your the girl's boyfriend or somebody, that's like there to help her. So This is something that you've been through before that's trying to reach out to you to lend you a hand. Um, and then with the baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. It's you're releasing burdens with the Ten of Wands reversed, and it's like one little step at a time. You're releasing this burden that you carried so long, feeling like you weren't getting anywhere. It's like now you're getting to the top. You're starting to see what an amazing event is going on. Like there's an amazing event that's happening. And it's letting you kind of see both sides. And this is at the end of the reading, there's straddling worlds, wandering between realms. I'm kind of getting this is your near future. What you're going to be able to do is kind of straddle each side and see where you've been. Because in the recent past, what's next is you're listening. You're trying to hear this cycle is ended. So you have the world card. Sorry, I'm not ambidextrous. You have the world card and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, you've done well for yourself in this small circle inside the world, this completion card. The world is a card of completion. It's a cycle, it's a major cycle that has ended. So that is what is going on. And you're releasing the burdens that you carried, learning how to carry it forward, being more practical. But you're still holding on. Of course, you're holding on to what you've learned before. So, whatever craft you have, skill you have crafted, you're still holding on to that while you're listening to these new notes. So, it's almost like there's a new sound. Oh, wow. I just saw this. So the elephant's listening to music. So it's almost like there's a new melody that you're going to be kind of dancing to, humming to. Um, Sorry, my earpiece is falling out. It's driving me nuts. It won't go in my ear. My mom bought me these beats for Christmas, and I mean they're great. I'm not going to complain, but I have a hard time with them, keeping them on my ear. Anyway, yeah, so it's like this new cycle that has come in. Like you've been doing this old dance for a long time and you've been trying to perfect this. And it's almost like you have, and it's great. There's nothing bad about it. But the cards, what the energy and spirits are letting me know is that there's a new tune that's coming in. See how inside it's black and white, and then outside there's color. This is creating a new um, something's coming in that is more vibrant. This is coming in. It's almost like this event that's happening that you're walking toward, this door, walking through this is like the world. This is the new world that is coming in for you and is being created. And you're hearing, it's like you're kind of here on the ground, just, doing your everyday thing with the Four of Pentacles, because that's all you've had and all you've known to do, and this world is opening up now, and it's like you have a sense because you can hear this new tune going on, right? You can hear it's a new tune that you're going to be dancing to. So this is your recent past. What's happened, and what has happened is these lost lands you've been listening to or have been kind of feeling like they've been snaring you. Like with this Ten of Wands here reversed, it looks like, a bunch of getting snared in this mess upright, but it's reversed. So it's, you're being released from this so you're taking these baby steps that are leading to this brand new magical world. Right now, what's going on with you in the present? You have the Daughter of Cups reversed, so it's almost like not really knowing how to move forward with this new. It's almost like you've never picked up an artist brush before, and now all of a sudden you've been given one and you don't know what to do with it. Like that's the Daughter of Cups reversed, or Page of Cups reversed. And with the Listening card in the recent past, you've got this whale song resonating. So it's kind of like you're hearing it, and one day you're on, one day you're off. Yeah. What I'm seeing right now is, I'm not sure if you see this, but it almost looks like a DNA, like a figure eight, like a chain. So it's almost like you're being lifted out and into this new world and resonating with the new frequency, but not exactly sure how it's going to go, but you're protected. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, this whale is like above the water. And I almost, with this baby steps card, I'm getting like a high priestess type. It's action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So it's being called to trust like never before, to have faith is what has been happening. Like you just need to keep going. And I don't know about you, but lately things that have been happening with me, like if I try and go the other way, it won't let me. Everything just fails and falls apart. So it's just best to just trust your intuition and do what your intuition says. I'm gonna have to come back to this whale song. But interesting, you have the Listening, and it's a whale song. So yeah, it's like you're finding your tribe right now. But it's almost like this whale is resonating. It's bringing him up around and out of the seas he's normally in. So you're being like transported to a new pod. Interesting. We'll have to come back to that if that ties in somewhere else here. And this is your present, what's going on right now. Yeah, because now you have the mindful, the group think, which I was looking at this earlier, and it's like these are things that you've thought about, but maybe you haven't let yourself, because it's growing out of your head. Everything here is growing out of your head, and you've got time here. I kept thinking egg yolk. I don't know why with this. But yeah, it's like you're being called. So this whale it's going toward this mindful, this group think. It's like so you're making a plan for it's like you've been formulating this plan to get in and get out how you're going to escape with this sword, with this thought, this mind think, this group think, and create this vibrant reality out of it. And that's what this mindful group think is. It's like this person or this uh, creature underneath is just going, oh, yeah, and I can have this, and I can have that, and I can have this, and I can have, look at the suns. I don't know what that is. It looks like an egg yolk in that tree. I'm not sure what that means, but interesting, we got the sun as well. So it's like you've been creating this plan, and this is where this song is going to. This is where this song is going to. You're going toward this, and it's starting to become a reality. This is what's happening, is that it's becoming a reality. And then you have the sky bridge, possibility for union. So it's walking between this world, this releasing, oh God, releasing endings. Sorry, this card, it's like people screwed you over, whomever, the things in the past that didn't work. It's like they're failed investments, failed, I don't want to say relationships, but just failed, it could be relationships, but just everything that has ended. It's like this sky bridge is a possibility for union for this new bright world. And that's enough for the present moment. This is what's happening. You're gaining, you're resonating, you're finding this new tune to move on to this possibility for this new groupthink, this new world that you're creating, and you're moving toward. It's this, I think of the earth as a grid, and the pulsations and the energy that go through it are magnetizing those who need to be together. And that's what I see happening right now. It could be too that you might have found, so the bad investments and the endings. It's almost like there's an extension that is being given to you to create a union with these energies to be able to, yes, I was just going to say transmute, and here in your near future is the Fool's Journey, or I'm sorry, Fool's Embrace. Yeah, transmutation, transmuting pain. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like this opportunity that you're going through right now will bring a bridge where you can transmute this energy and turn whatever past endings and misfortune will be turned into luck or new fortune. And here's the yoke. So here's the yoke. And you're this moth sitting in this tree. And it's almost like it's waiting for, what is that, 11:45? It's waiting for this time to transmute. Have you ever seen those where, to be birthed? That's what's happening. I just had a thought. Maybe we're the locusts in the Bible that just get born and cause. Yeah, it's like you're waiting for the right time to come alive. And look at all, it's dark hair, but look at all the colors in her wings. Like she's gonna be beautiful. when she learns how to fly and release her pain. So this process is teaching you how to release our pain and transmute it into something that we can focus on. We have details. So clarity. You're going to be releasing, getting rid of. It's like just putting behind you anything that doesn't make sense. So you're going to be focusing on details and seeing everything clear. You've got the compass, details. This is like and you get the fairy dust here. This is almost like an opportunity that's going to be coming to help you really focus mental clarity with the Five of Swords. It's going to create mental clarity. It's going to be just a clean cut. I'm trying to get... So when I talk about recent past, it's like the last, 2 weeks to a month or so. And then this near future is 2 weeks to a month. So within the next 2 weeks to a month, you're going to be gaining some mental clarity that will help you focus on the details of this, so you can be able to clearly straddle both worlds and gain clarity around your magic. So what I'm getting here is, you see this person is sitting on a world that is, they're sitting on a world, but I noticed here blue. It's like using your voice, learning how to use your voice, being confident in your voice to extend your higher chakra, your higher mind, so that this world can be created. And this is going to be you. Once you stretch out your wings, like that's this, it's yellow, it's going to turn green, because you're going to be able to release your chakra, your crown chakra that's had this mindful group think, which will create this world. So trust your intuition. There's been a completion and a cycle that you've learned. You're learning how to listen to a new tune right now. So pay attention to anything that's coming through as a new resonance, and have faith that this is new. So there may have been old times where you've gone through this again and again. This is coming in as a new tune that will create an opportunity for your losses to now be gains. And you're going to be able to focus on something like a job or an opportunity. This could be family. This could be something that you've wanted for a long time, and is now, it's going to become clear. I'm looking at this straddling worlds, wandering between realms. It's interesting. Yeah, I was getting that, like straddling back and forth between this old reality where you can see, it's like you're not going to lose what you lost. You're not going to lose that, or knowing you're going to be able to use that and create a better way forward. It's almost like an understanding, like a truce. So you'll be able to move forward. And these people or situations that were what seemed like a bad investment will all make sense to you, It will help you to create this new world. And it's almost like you'll do it together, understanding that all that happened was because this new world, this new creation's coming forward. Can I get more clarification? I'll just draw a couple more cards. From the Crow Tarot. This is fascinating. This is great. Ooh, flying out. Yeah, Page of Cups again. So it's turning that new inspiration, that new, or not inspiration, the new, using your intuition. I always want to say like artistry, creating a new world with your art, with your ability to be silly, to stop letting old ways of thinking define you. This is the Ace of Cups, but in an upgraded cycle. This is imagination. This is emotions. It's really learning how to use this to create your new world. Get one more card. Woo! I must see, there's kind of a quilting. Maybe some of you are learning how to quilt right now. Or you're making a new friend, taking an art class, or doing something. Yeah, and you got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is coming through, so really just trusting your intuition around broken relationships, and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is taking care of yourself, listening to your intuition around taking your care of yourself around maybe relationships that haven't worked out in the past. I'm not saying, I mean, some relationships are going to be repaired here, is what I'm getting. Yeah, she's got the veil, the bride. This could be marriage coming in. It's like a spiritual partner that you've had for a long time. Circumstances are shifting now. You're able to see in a different world, a different realm. So it could be a possibility of a spiritual union. I'm getting like pray to the moon, or not pray to the moon, but like look to the moon for guidance. So the High Priestess is our emotions, our intuition. She rules the subconscious. Trust your subconscious around unions that have not worked in the past, or broken unions, or not being able to connect solely with somebody, and creating, it's like massive self-care. You want the ground that you walk on with these people to be fertile, and that could be both actual fertile, or the spiritual soil with the High Priestess. I'm thinking it's the spiritual soil with the Page of Cups as well. Let yourself be silly. Let yourself run free. Let yourself experience fun for once, is what I'm getting. And this, in that action, in that faith, in that trust, in those baby steps, this is what's going to be creating this world. But it is about the details. And transmuting this pain, which will be what this world, if you, once you do that, this world will open up. I see that. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this resonated or it helped you. If it didn't resonate, that's fine. Just go ahead and leave it behind. I would love to hear from you. I am taking readings right now. So if you would like a personal reading, please let me know. I will put more information in my bio and in the comments, but for now, just reach out to me through the comments. And I really appreciate you watching this. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Take care and happy transmuting pain. Okay, said no one ever.